Alright, gonna get started on a fender patch. Black 63, passenger side. Right here on the bottom. That's what we're looking at. I'm probably gonna cut it right here and down somewhere. There's my new patch. Then got my radius set up and some measurements here, so I know I'll try to keep it in the same place. This original fender here kind of comes straight across here, and I noticed on this new patch, like the driver's side, I had to make a cut and bring this end up. This one comes down a lot quicker, so I'll see what happens once I get it up here. And like I said, I'll do a cut here and go with it. And here's what it looked like before I took it off the truck. You can see it was matching pretty good right there across the bottom, so that's what I want to keep, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to start cutting. Alright, on the back side of this fender, this brace ain't looking too bad. I see a little rust right down in here I can fix, but other than that, we'll see when we get it off there. I noticed the piece of felt here is missing all the way down here. I saved the pattern off the driver's side, so I'll cut me another piece of conveyor belt and put that back on. Alright, let's get it flipped over and cut off. Boy, that's some Alabama dirt road right there. Alright, after getting this cut out, this is what we're looking like. I got it cleaned up. Got a spot here. That's an easy cut. I'll fix that. Right down on the bottom's the worst spot. You can see that right there. Right down here on the bottom. The structure of it's real good still, where the bolt is. I took it out there and blasted it real quick. You can see all that. I'm going to get all this cut out. May have to 3-piece it. Got a hole right there on the bottom. Get that patched in. If I had a patch, I can easily just cut it here. Well, I'd probably cut it on up in the fender and put this whole new patch on. This panel right here. But I don't have one, so what I'm going to do, go ahead and get it cut out and patched in. And put that all up in there. Let's get started. Alright, you can see what I got here. Got this patch cut out. Got this one cut out. I'll bend all that in. Then after I make this patch, then I'll cut this end off here and come on back in here some and put all that new in. I drilled some holes out right there. down to some fresh metal all the way around. Yeah, it's got a leftover fender patch right there. I'm going to use that. Get on with it. Alright, got one little piece in, as you can see. Then I'll cut this other little piece right here, weld it up to the piece that I just welded in. Then I'll end up having to cut this out right here so much and bring it down. Get it tightened up and weld it in. Okay, after a 3-piece weld job, 1, 2, 3, all that's done. And all my little spots, had a spot here, got it welded in. Another little spot there, welded a few holes in. It don't have to look good, right? I'll get all that blackened up. Start cutting in this patch. Alright, I got my patch panel ready to go on. I'll go ahead and pick it up, put it on top of there, flip it over. I'm a little high right here like I thought I was going to be. It's tight here, it's a little high here. That's what I kind of figured, but I'm tight here and I'm tight here. I'm going to go ahead and scribe it on in. I've already got one little scribe on it now, so I'm going to go with it, make it a little bit big, and we'll grind it down, make it fit. Let's see what happens. Alright, after getting this patch put up here, scribed in, I got it to where it's going to fit pretty good. I got my exact measurement from here. I made a line right here somewhere, right there. It was 19 1/8, and it works out perfect to the edge of that. You can see where I've done my little scribe here. My radius from that little tip right there to there is 19 1/8. So that worked out great. 2 different patches I've noticed, panels on these fenders. This passenger side here comes into a real sharp groove right there, real sharp. Unlike the driver's side, it was more rounded off right in there, pretty much like the original. And I had problems trying to get this one in. Had to make a little cut on the driver's side, but this passenger side's working out real good. Let's see. There it is. It's working out real good on the bottom, pretty tight. All the way around. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start welding that bad boy in. It's real tight, like I said, right in there. I just throw a little filler right in there to make it match this groove where it comes in. Get on with it. Let's go. Okay, I got a few spot welds on it. Some are kind of crazy looking, but it's okay. I started right here, went down here, out. We got a little overlap here. I'll take my cutter here and cut that off because it's overlapping a bit. Then I'll work my way down. Of course, over here I'll save this for last until I get all this flipped over. But other than that, yeah, I'm going to keep on welding slowly. Keep from warping it. Here we go. Alright, there we go. Got it welded up pretty good. I'm going to come back with this little grinder right here and grind this down pretty good. Keep from putting too much heat on it. And after that, I'll come back with that 80 grit right there. Smooth it on out. Alright, I'm close enough for some high build primer on this after getting everything sanded down. The body filler anyway. But before I put the high build on there, I see a couple of dents here. There's one. There's two. And there's a crease right there. Alright, I'm going to try to tackle these. Little tough spot right there in that crease. I can get behind this one pretty good. I can't get in this one or this one, but might as well try to get them out. Let's go for it. Alright, this biggest dent right here on the front is going to be a little tough to get a hammer down in there. I can do a little chicken pecking, I guess. Alright, I put the dolly on the back side and pushed up right in there. Pushed up right in there and hit on that crease, trying to pull that back up. A lot of it come out. Of course, you can see, still got to fight with it some more. But I'm going to keep on keeping on. Here we go. Okay, after more chicken pecking, it's coming on out. I mean, you can still see the waves in it, but it's getting there. Alright, what I'm doing is I'll take this dolly right here. I feel a dent right there. I'll try to hold that dolly right on that dent, and it makes a different sound. See if I get back over here. The dent's right there. And I'll try to find it. It makes a different sound. Let's see if I can find it. Right there. So when it makes that sound, I'll hit around it. I'll try to push it out as I'm putting pressure on it. Yeah, that dent's out now. Still a little wavy, but the dent's out. I got it out. I picked it up, is what I did. Alright, after banging around, I feel a few little small spots, but other than that, that bad boy's out of there. Gotta try to tackle this one now. I can get in behind this one. Still gonna be a little tough. May have to get the stud welder in there. Try to pull it out. Might as well. Alright, I'm gonna put one weld right there in the middle, the stud. See if I can get it out. The metal may be stretched. We'll see. Alright, I'd have to say I got that bad boy out of there. Got a hole in the middle where that stud broke off, but that's okay. I'll put a little shot of weld in there, grind it back off. A few little pings here and there, but man, I'll be chasing them all day if I don't watch it. My body filler take care of the rest of that. But yeah, that's out of there. Feels real good. That's okay. I got something going on here. Alright, got this out. Looks real good. Had to put 5 studs in there, as you can see. Every time I pull one of these studs out, they're leaving a hole. These are a little different. You can see how sharp it is on the top of it. Ones I had before were a little smaller, and they were more flat on the top. Maybe I'll try grinding that down the next time. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to weld them up. Found one more up top here. Yeah, come right on out of there. Let's weld these up. Okay, got everything, got all the body work done, primed in, blocked out. Had to shoot a little bit of self-etching primer. That's why you see that little stripe right there, because I broke through the metal. Shot a little bit of that on there, so looking pretty good right here. I'm gonna go with it, shoot it black. Let's go. Alright, another day. Got the patch panel painted up, scuffed in, gray Scotch-Brite. Ain't looking bad. Put that piece of felt right there on the bottom, or conveyor belt I cut. Got all this looking good. I just painted this probably about an hour ago. Fix that dent there. Got a few little spots I could have done better on. Cutting that corner. Catch that the next go around when I go to sand the fender down, if I ever do, and paint it. Good to go, good to go. Alright, I'm going to get this bad boy put on the truck. Let's go. Okay, got the fender back on. Gaps are looking pretty good here. Matching that rocker pretty decent. There it is. Everything bolted back up where it was supposed to. Got all this looking good. Fixed that dent there. There's a crease there. There's a good sized dent right there on that corner. Got that bad boy looking good, I guess, for now. Fixed the one on the bottom here. What I'm going to do next, I got a rocker here I got to fix. As you can see, good sized dent right there in the rocker. And the door's got a scratch down it. Kind of starts like right here all the way down. A little dent, as you can see. There it is. Probably get that out. I'm going to work on one of the two. I'll figure it out when I get to going. I'm going to leave it at that for now. Y'all take it easy.